Hey guys, I'm back. I know it's been a while. I know I say that every video almost, but I have some time, as one can imagine. So I took that time, that extra time, to rearrange the room, rearrange the collection. I took some stuff off display, moved some stuff into storage, took some stuff out of storage, reworked a lot of displays. So I figured, since I've never really had a room tour on this channel, I do one now. So here it is. Let me show you the room, my collection, all the figures that I have in here. So let's do that now. All right, so right at the entrance of my room, I have some original comic book art. These are from Ivan Reis. This is from Titans Half, I believe, which is kind of retelling parts of Deathstroke's origin story. This is from Captain Marvel. I just thought this is really cool storytelling, where it's just very simple, just very expressive pages. And then this is from Jeff Johns and Scott Collins' run on The Flash. And this page is by Scott Collins and Doug Hazelwood. This is a Weather Wizard sequence where throws a dude through a window. Over here, over my closet, I have some some very important ones, key issues for me. Here I have a DC Superheroes Kyle Rayner from Justice League Unlimited, Batman, Green Arrow, Brave and the Bold, and I believe it's the first appearance of that Green Arrow costume that I love, covered by Neil Adams. Issue where Black Canary joins the Justice League, that famous comic where Speedy does drugs, signed by Neil Adams. First issue of Blue Beetle, character that I love. Flash, Heatwave, and Captain Cold cover. Christ on Infinite Earth, signed by Marv Wolfman, which is the death of the Flash. First appearance of of Ocean Master. Sorry. First appearance of Ocean Master. On the other side, first appearance of Deathstroke, signed by Marv Wolfman. I've seen Marv Wolfman a handful of times at various cons. Always say hi, always super nice. So I didn't get all of these signed all at once. Like this one's Titans #1, Teen Titans #1 by Jeff Johns, which this cover is an homage to this cover, which is funny because these were my Titans growing up. So I read this, I loved it so much, I actually went backwards and read these. And this is the first appearance of Nightwing during the Judas Contract. Well, first appearance of Nightwing, period. But in the Judas Contract story arc. Over here, I have some art prints that I love hanging over my TV. And it is by Newligan, and it is Han Solo and Greedo at the Cantina. All right, so here, it's kind of a mess. Right now, this is where he's hanging out, but it's just a random Batman figure that I have from Funko. I think it's from Savage World line that Funko did, which is supposed to be in the style of like He-Man, Masters of the Universe, Great Ape, a random Dewback, Hello Panda. Right here, it's kind of a mess and probably drive some people crazy, but this is where I keep a bunch of unread comics. It's a mess. They're unbagged, they're unboarded, they're unread. I will get through them eventually. Next is a bunch of cars, random diecast cars. Here, oh my. Over here, it's my small collection of Super Nintendo games. I have WWF Royal Rumble, I have NBA Showdown, Madden 94, Street Fighter 2, Ultraman, Miss Pac-Man, Adventures of Batman and Robin, Star Fox, Mario World, Super Mario World, and Tiny Toons. And the last game I was playing was Turtles in Time. And so here by my TV area, it's the Super Nintendo that I showed you guys. Here is Egg Attack Iron Man and Egg Attack Boba Fett, and this is from a company called Beast Kingdom. DC Collectibles, Green Lantern power battery. Put the ring on, actually tap it, it lights up. I actually have two of them, because for this one, or the other one, for the handle, little latch, plastic latch was broken. So I emailed DC Collectibles and they sent me a replacement. So that one is actually broken, that one works. Another Egg Attack Deadpool, some ships that I have, Millennium Falcon, TIE Fighter, X-Wing, Slave 1, random Batmobiles, Tumbler, Batflex, Batmobile, Keaton, Adam West. This one, I don't know what era or which artist did this, but I remember having this Batmobile in a 6-inch line during the, 2000s? But yeah, I really like this one, so I got it. And here's my Batarang collection. This is from Justice League. It's actually metal, it's magnetized, so it attaches to the display. And it's on this Batman display that is very dusty. Here's a bottle opener and a letter opener. When you come to the rest of the room, there's some shelves, my desk, some stuff that I put up, some detolfs, more shelves. So let's start over here. There I have a vintage collection carded Chewie, Lego Falcon. Here is my Falcon display. This is Solo. I have the Solo team up from the Solo movie because I actually don't have a SH Figuarts Chewbacca. And I wanted to display a Donald Glover Lando figure in front of this. So that's why I have this in front instead of my original trilogy Solo characters. So that's the cardboard packaging from the SD San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So yeah, as soon as I get an SH Figuarts Chewie and maybe the new 40th Empire Lando with the face printing tech, I'll swap this display out. Next up, I have some of my vintage Turtles. Back there are the reproductions of the 88 Turtles from GameStop in that box set. The rest of them are originals. I have Casey Jones, Rocksteady and Bebop, Scumbug, Rat King, Pandacon, Metalhead, Muckman. I forget that dude's name, but Genghis Frog, I think. And this is a line that I've just kind of dangerously begun. So we'll see what my Turtles collection looks like in the next collection video. Here is my vintage Star Wars figures. So up top, some of those are reproductions, some of those are original Kenners, some of these are Power of the Force, Power of the Jedi, whatnot. I think the Luke Invader are reproduction. That Han is a reproduction. That's an original Leia and Trooper. That's an original Lando. That's a reproduction Chewie. Original Boba Fett. But I think the rest of them are all original. And I have some other stuff mixed in here, like a Super 7 Alien Xenomorph, Mafex Boba Fett, Super 7 Predator, vintage collection Stormtrooper. So that's my pretty much just miscellaneous 3.75 inch Star Wars figures, are just random figures. Here is my collection of open Funko Pops. So Boba Fett, Young Han, Young Lando, animated Batman, Hard Act Batman from the animated series, Hal Jordan Green Lantern, Superboy, random Stormtrooper from I think a Burger King toy, Reptar, which I got at a San Diego Comic-Con Nicktoon box, Here it's Blue Beetle and Booster Gold, Stan Lee, Tony Stark, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern collection, which DC Multiverse and DC Direct. More comics that I haven't read. Let's see. Here, this is like actually the last thing that I've gotten. It's Vegeta Eating Noodles, which is a Funko exclusive. This was supposed to be for Emerald City Comic Con and a shared exclusive with Amazon, so I was able to get my hands on it, which I think is my favorite Funko Pop. Like, just how fucking awesome this is. Also up there, I have a Han Solo blaster, which is a Nerf gun that I repainted. TIE Fighter, a Sinestro core battery, and a random shirt that my grandma signed by Jerry Rice. Here is my Ultraman manga collection, Dragon Ball Super, random DVDs, like kaijus and stuff. Signed SH Figure Arts, a Red Ranger from the actor at Comic Con, Saiyan Pod Vegeta, old Dragon Ball stuff. Down here, next shelf, is just some random figures that I really like Mezco Batman, a lot of Mezcos in here. One of my favorite figures is this Nightmare Batman from Mezco, some Batfleck, Revoltech with a swapped out Batman head, DC Films Batman from Batman vs. Superman. That's actually a DC Films Batman vs. Superman body with a NECA Christopher Reeve head, custom Joker Jack head that I painted myself, head swap Superboy, Mezco Shazam, Blue Beetle Booster Gold back there, Mezco's exclusive Jason Todd as Hush I got when I was a kid. I think that was from Wizard magazine or Toy Fair. Oh, great say, man. More random figures that I love. Keaton Batman. Very excited for the Mezco version that's coming out at the end of the year. And SH Figure Arts is hinting at a Keaton Batman that they're probably gonna do. Deadpool Fell Over. Hulkbuster Iron Man. Some Revoltex. I got Deadpool and Deathstroke. Down here is my MCU Iron Man collection. All random. But next shelf down is my Kaiju, Giant Monsters, Giant Robot display. So I got Voltron from the Netflix show down there, Ultraman, Ultra 7, Godzilla, Mechagodzilla. All that. I think I keep all my Blu-rays just in case my Wi-Fi craps out. I can't get onto Netflix or whatever. Bat Signal trophies. One from Turkey Bowl, family football game, championship belt, Ultraman bust, Boba Fett helmet, Bruce Lee Funko Pop, some of my big hardcovers, Ultraman BU Arts, some Gundams. This is a cup, actually souvenir cup, random Zurg, Orlando print from Newligan, Michelangelo as Batman, DC Superpowers Green Lantern, which I actually got at a flea market a few weeks ago for $2. Here is my Bruce Lee figures, a bunch of stuff that fell over. That's supposed to go there, and that's supposed to go there. That's a Super Bowl ball from the 94-95 Super Bowl. Niners played the Chargers. This is a figure that I had when I was a kid, lost it, loved it so much, but I lost it because I was a kid. Found it in Vegas last year and was able to reacquire it. So very happy with that. Various small figures. Gift a friend gave me from one of the characters I played in Geek Show 2. Some statues and stuff. Some Happy Meal toys, Black Canary statue. Exclusive Funko Pops. Back there, like the Hiei from Hot Topic. These are Funko Pops. These are those, like, head swap things. But a Vegeta from Box Lunch. Deadpool 7-Eleven with chimichanga. Let's see what else. All this is still kind of a mess. So, sorry guys. Voltec Boba Fett. Here is some frame stuff that I haven't gotten to put up yet. But Godzilla destroying San Francisco. Mothra at Japantown. One of my favorite Superman prints, Lois from the original movie. It actually broke, and I need to get a frame replaced. Simpsons comic that I got signed by Matt Groening at San Diego Comic-Con. Dan Jurgens signed Death of Superman. First appearance of Guy Gardner. And Tom Taylor signed my Superior Iron Man #1. So try and get those up soon. This is all just random equipment, cable bags filled with like figure accessories and stuff. Han and Leia over here. This is my little Kobe section. Favorite basketball player, signed ball by Kobe. Let's see. There's a Vegeta print that I got signed. Let's see what else we got. So here, it's a fucking mess. But we've got Han and Jabba business card holder. We got a Superior Iron Man statue, which is a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. We got a alien face hugger all up on my lamp. Behind that is Kevin McGuire print signed of Blue Beetle Booster Gold. Signed Geek Show 2 poster. Bruce Lee poster. The box set Force Ninja Turtles 90s figures from San Diego Comic-Con. It's designed to look like a giant version of the VHS box in the original movie. TCRI Ooze. Unpunched carded April O'Neil. And this is my movie Turtles display. So here's the movie All-Stars. I'm missing Mikey and Super Shredder and yeah, I know I'm still missing a bunch from the movie All-Stars line. But here's my NECA figures. NECA's doing a killer job with these. And there is the foot. And over here, I have the original Splinter, still on card. 10 back. Shredder, Splinter. Here is my Nicktoons Turtles. Back there, it's the Revoltech figures, which I love. And over here, it's the 80s Toon Turtles. I want to get maybe another case of the Foot Soldiers. SH Figuarts Turtles. And then here's some Rocksteady Bebop and some random Fortnite characters that I thought could kind of be used as mutants. Pass off. My DC TV movie display. That's a custom Green Lantern that I did a while ago. Repainted Mezco Superman, Mafex Aquaman. Here's my MCU display. here, it's my animated Batman stuff. Slowly building out this display. Down here is my random villains. I still have some of my villains in storage that I still need to go to and get some stuff from there. But for now, this is what I have out. And down here, it's like random figures. Like I have some Star Wars SH figure arts down here. Some Star Wars Black Series. Some Army Builders. Some Troopers down there. Random toys. I have space for stuff here that is TBD. So I think that's it. I think I went through everything. Roxy chilling. Hi, girl. Over that, Gambit figure. I had this when I was a kid. My grandma got it for me, and it broke on our way to the car. And then when we went to return it, they were sold out. But I always wanted this figure. Found it randomly on my trip to Japan. DC Direct Blue Beetle. Childish Gambino poster that my cousin got for me, signed when he performed out here. Pacific Rim poster, Joker poster, or print. Justice League #1, signed by Kevin Maguire. This is one of those reproductions of the Head Flipper Power Rangers. Booster Gold #1, both of them signed by Dan Jurgens, creator of Booster Gold. And over here, for the 2007 series, I believe, signed by Dan Jurgens again, because I love Booster Gold. Iron Man, some carded Han and Chewie stuff. Comic-Con Boba Fett exclusive. More Nooligan. It's Han and Leia. This I actually got at my very first comic convention that I went to. So this is actually the comic or the story arc that got me hooked on comics. It's Batman Hush. I went to a comic book convention, which, funny enough, that one, WonderCon 2003. I went there and got it signed by Jeff Loeb, Jim Lee, Scott Williams, the writer, penciler, and inker of the book. Neil Adams. And over here, we got more. So this is my detail filled with hot toys right now. Above them, it's my Power Ranger stuff. So it's the Dragon Zord, Green Ranger Funko Pop, Power Morpher, Dragon Dagger signed by Jason David Frank, original Megazord, Green Ranger helmet, White Tiger Zord, little White Ranger helmet, Lord Draken, White Ranger Funko Pop, Falcon Zord, and Saba. And inside the details itself, I got a third-party Green Arrow from the CW show. They're doing a Hot Toys version of The Flash from season 1. Really hope they do a Green Arrow one. Below that, it's my my Star Wars, Han, Chewie, and Leia. That head actually is from the Han in Stormtrooper disguise Hot Toys. Swapped it out. Here it's Vader and Boba Fett. And yeah, I am going to be pre-ordering the Mandalorian Deluxe figure with the Child Hot Toys pretty soon. Iron Man Mark 7 from Avengers. Here is Tony Stark in the lab. This is my Bruce Lee figure, hot toy, that I got when I was in Japan. Christopher Reeve Superman. It's one of my favorite pieces. And that Clark Kent back there is actually kind of pieced together. It's just, that's a random body that I was able to get. That's the Sideshow, it's a bootleg of the Sideshow suit underneath there, and a custom Chris Reeve Clark Kent head. So a lot of third-party stuff. That's why it's kind of head sitting weird on his neck. Batfleck, real great figure. Looks really good. Keaton Batman. Arkham Batman, Arkham Joker. And then down here is Joker. And that's not the actual Joker figure. That is actually also a third-party item. The table, accessories, backdrop, all real from the DX figure from Hot Toys. But the head, figure, toy, like all that stuff on the Joker itself, third party. Because I can't afford the real one because it's very expensive. But it looks really good. Here, just Peely, randomly hanging out from Fortnite because, I don't know, I don't collect... Oh, I collect Fortnite figures for various reasons. I'll show you guys later. But I love Peely. I don't know why. Just something very appealing about these figures. It's really fun. Random. Next up. So there we go, guys. That was the room. That's my collection. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions of any figures or stuff that you saw in here, drop a comment. I will gladly answer them because I have the time to. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'm not sure when I will be doing another video or of what, but thanks for watching this one. And until whenever that next video does happen, that's it. I don't know what to say, but thanks, I guess.